Welcome everybody to senior night. Players, parents, family, friends, Randy, Mr. Schilling, Miss Welch, and those watching at home, welcome to the strangest Danville School senior night ever. If you would have told me at last year's senior night that we'd be out here in the parking lot for this one, I'd have told you were crazy. But here we are, and I really appreciate you guys coming out to do this, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of a sense of special tonight. Hopefully we can do this in a way that we can honor the parents as well as our senior boys basketball players and provide some fond memories for all of us. I was thinking the other day about how fitting it is that this unlikely class has come together on this most abnormal of years. This is a mix of boys like no other in my 10 years in Danville. It's the first year that none of the seniors have been lifers at Danville School. Logan joined us in 7th grade, though he's been playing ball here for a little while before that. Bass and Big L in 9th. E.G. joined us as a junior, and to our benefit, Ben and Caleb transferred to Danville just this year. I've never had 6 seniors who are all a part of the rotation. They show up ready to work every day at practice. They get along as well as they do and are such a large part of our identity. To say that they will be missed next year is a gross understatement. I've never had a senior night where I don't have to thank the officials or the other team for giving us a chance to do this. Like every game, I miss the crowded stands and the noise, the energy and enthusiasm from the student section, especially on senior night, and I know you miss being there in the gym with us. But there is something special about just us being able to get together this afternoon and celebrate despite all the differences from years past. Just like this team, we found a way to make the best of it and to get the job done. I want to thank all the parents for choosing to have your boys come here, for your trust in us, and for all the support you have shown both to them and to our program. You all could have chosen for them to go elsewhere, but they're here. You've raised some good boys into some really fine young men and should be commended for all you've done for them to be who they are and where they are today. You probably don't hear it enough, but you've done a nice job. Thank you for coming this afternoon and showing your support to your boys. You probably also don't hear this enough, but they appreciate it too. I'd like to take some time to say just a few words about each of the boys, and they can join their teammates and head inside and get ready for the game. Please take a few minutes when we're done to check out the pictures and the posters before you head back home and watch us beat Twinfield. I'd like to start with 2 boys from 2 different schools that chose to come to Danville and end their careers with us. Ben and Caleb were not on our minds at all last spring or summer for that matter when we started preparing for this season. Picking up these 2 boys as senior transfers and having them fit in with this team the way they have has been amazing. I certainly wish that I could have had you all 4 years, but feel lucky to at least have had the chance to coach them this year. Both of you have an obvious love for the game and have worked consistently without complaint every single day since our first practice. You've listened to the coaches and been eager to learn and improve your game, adapting it to benefit our team the most. You both made an immediate impact on our team with your abilities, which combined with your positive personalities and attitudes have made your teammates appreciate you as much as we, the coaches, did. You provided exactly what we were missing to complete this team and did it in a way that makes it feel like you've been here all along. Thank you both for choosing Danville and being a huge part of our success. I hope you realize how important you are to us. Ben, man, I feel like we're just scratching the surface on how good you could be. You're such a gifted athlete, so fast and bouncy. We may only have a few games left, but just wait, everybody. The best of Ben is yet to come. Caleb. Caleb is the kind of kid every coach wants, or at least should. He's selfless, dedicated, driven, persistent, intelligent, dependable, and humble. I have him in class as well, and can say that that's just part of Caleb's character on and off the court. Thank you, boys. Ethan Gould. I sure wish EG would have been with us all 4 years too. But at least he joined us midway through last season because he provided an instant boost to our team, and I don't think we'd have made it to Barrie without him. Ethan plays with a next level of passion, competitiveness, and energy that is so uncommon and so appreciated. It's infectious. You have a special quality that doesn't show up on the stat sheet, even though you stuff that as well as a result of some of your other qualities. EG has a big heart and is one of the most supportive teammates I've had the pleasure of coaching. He's explosive offensively, capable of defending every position, and plays with a level of intensity that simply cannot be taught. You're a special kind of player, EG. Got through that one. Thank you for all that you've done and for who you are. Jacob Leclair. I can count on one hand the number of times that I've said that in the last 4 years. I don't ever call you Jacob Leclair. When I think of Big Al, I generally just shake my head and grin. I think back to when he was a freshman, playing for Trent with Malene, Logan, Bass, and Dylan. I think about you boys shooting bunnies and the ambulance trip. When I think about your sophomore year, was when the short corner jumper became known as Big L shot. And that other time you went to the hospital right after the game. I think about last year when you worked every day, mostly as a practice player, selflessly helping our team. And I think about your role on our team this year, how much more versatile you've become, and the confidence that you're playing with. Everybody who knows Jacob is well aware he can make anyone laugh, and often will do or say things just to get a rise out of you. But if they know him as an athlete, they are equally aware of what a dedicated worker and loyal teammate he is. Big L is another player with a big heart who will be there to back his teammates no matter the circumstances. He has won nearly every single sprint in practice that we've had this year. And we ran plenty during that 7-week stretch when we started and there were no games. When it comes to work ethic, he holds himself accountable like few other athletes I've coached. I've sure had a blast these past 4 years with you, Big L. Thank you for everything. My last two seniors tonight are my long haulers. Jacob Baseman and Logan Young have been with me on varsity since their sophomore year. We got the pictures to prove it. jackets that go with it. You were my top 2 guards off the bench and vital to winning the state championship as sophomores. And now they're helping to lead us to what will hopefully be another. Both of them are highly intelligent players with a knack for getting it done on both ends of the floor. Knowing how important they were going to be to our program, they were both swingers their sophomore year, and while taking advantage of the 5-quarter rule, played in over 40 games that season between JV and varsity. Bass and Logan made a name for themselves with opponents as fiercely competitive and talented players early on in their careers, and have continued to wreak havoc on the opposition's backcourt ever since. They have been exciting to watch develop over the years into the ball players and young men they are today. I have so many fond memories of our time together. Summer ball at Peoples and Castleton, nearly 50 regular season games, trips to the odd, and even math class. It could go on for a while there, boys. Thank you for all your effort, your dedication, and passion. Bass. Jacob has started every game for the past 2 seasons. Played in every game as a sophomore on varsity. He's not missed a single game or a practice that I can remember his entire high school career. He has been one of the most consistent and dependable players I have ever coached. He creates an energy for our team when he takes a charge that is palpable. His presence, whether in a Danville uniform or in the hallways of our little school, will be greatly missed. Thank you, Bass. Logan. I alluded to Logan playing ball here earlier than 7th grade when he joined us. The first time I coached Logan, he was 3rd grade, I think, 3rd or 4th grade in Little League. You could see even then that he was going to be a gifted and talented athlete, and that I was going to be happy to have him down the road when he joined us in high school. He is one of the most disciplined athletes I've ever coached. His dedication to individual skill development is remarkable. The kid has a ball in his hand all the time and has literally put in thousands of hours of hard work to be where he is today as a player. I noticed a slightly different Logan when we started practice this season. He's exuded a different level and a sense of focus and selflessness that shows his maturity and leadership. His determination to end his varsity career the way it started is clearly evident and motivating his teammates and coaches alike. Thank you, Logan, for your dedication and love of the game. In closing, I'd like to say it's been my absolute pleasure to have had the opportunity to work with you boys. And I hope you can look back on your time with Danville basketball fondly. Thank you all for coming. Boys, it's time to go win a game. Yeah. To say something for you real quick. I gotta put my mask on.
So it wasn't long ago you guys were in kindergarten, and now look at you. You're getting ready to graduate from high school. Congratulations. Okay. I have one request from you, though. I hope all of you will go out and get a very high-paying job and work very hard at it so you can support my Social Security. I want you to know it's been excuse me, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed my time with you. Thank you for laughing at my corny jokes and watching me try to put the basketball through the wall. Okay. I appreciate all of that. It's been a pleasure. Good luck, guys.